Now, as a practitioner of meditation, do it cure sickness or illness and stuff like that? Put it this way. If you are looking for meditation to cure some type of disease or sickness, take your ass to the hospital. Okay? No. No, seriously, meditation don't cure that. But for real though, y'all already know by now, I keep it completely real with y'all. Meditation gonna bring you sickness. Oh yeah, meditation and like breathing techniques and stuff like it's going. Now, think about it like this: if you are a practitioner of meditation or whatever, you don't really know if you're being cured of something right now if you do it because it's probably not there because you meditate. Duh. And number two, it makes you sick. If you don't keep up with these practices, you're going to get headaches. If you don't keep up with the breathing techniques and stuff, your mind and body is going to feel unbalanced. It's going to feel like this focus, but this cognitive dissonance going on. You're going to feel like chest pains and stuff like that, or backache, or you're going to get sick from breathing in. Your breathing patterns change when you meditate. So when you're doing certain breathing techniques, for instance, you're supposed to shallow breath your way into the deep breaths. When you boom and you master these levels, when you get to the deep breaths but don't maintain them deep breaths during the day and stuff like that in order to control your thoughts, if you meditate, you know what I mean. If you don't do that, what's going to happen is you're going to be not focusing or not practicing, because meditation stuff is a lifestyle. When you walk around, you're breathing. When you stand and you breathe, and you doing breathing techniques everywhere you go because your body has adapted a new way of living. But as you take these deep breaths, you breathing in this cold, dirty, polluted air. Meditation has stages. Now, how many? It varies. But I know that certain people, they tried meditation, but they only got to a certain level. They don't know how far this go, how deep it really gets. They just know that they felt something. And I'm here to just describe the stages to let you know that you were getting somewhere, but you weren't at that peak level of consciousness. You got the I feel aligned stage. That's when you feel aligned, but you don't got the clarity and you don't got the, the super breathing or nothing yet. Then you got the breathing better, but don't understand what the is going on. You just think that, oh, I'm breathing better, so this is it. You don't know how deep, like you're supposed to connect this self with the higher self, and you're supposed to manipulate the energy back and forth and actually transmute the energy into light. Then you got the vibration stage. When you do the breathing, you're supposed to breathe. Well, certain techniques, it breathes you into a vibration. Now, that vibration is supposed to zoom you into the light. Now, there's levels. Now, when people talk about high vibrations, they literally are talking about this. Well, this is what they're supposed to be talking about. When you're breathing and you're almost at that level of consciousness where you're enlightened, the vibration starts. It starts with a vibration, then the sounds, then the and you start to in the stillness and everything, and it zooms you in, and then you understand. You get to the door, and once you get to the door, you'll know what I'm talking about. Some people got to the door and then stopped. If you don't go through the door, you don't become fully conscious. Hold on, before I even get into that, the chakras are buzzing stage. You either was breathing a certain way, you always was breathing on a specific part of your body and you didn't really notice it. You didn't really focus on where you was breathing, but you stayed focused on one part of your body. And where you was breathing, you was opening up a chakra accidentally, meditating, and while you doing the meditation, you was combining the breathing techniques with the head chakra, and you were accidentally, opening something. And then you got Godhead. Godhead is the last stage. Godhead is when you become conscious, when you become enlightened, when all the information is coming to you, you don't need no help no more, and you now doing this journey on who knows what and who is into what. But yeah, those are 5 stages that you go through meditation before you get to that Godhead. But in order to get to that last stage, you got to go through all of these stages and then some. They actually get there through your meditations. You'll know what I mean when thoughts start dissolving and you realize the real spiritual warfare, the real battle. Let me see what's on TV.
A whole bunch of manipulation that's probably gonna have you thinking with your lower self. God forbid you see a chick with some pretty feet. Anyway, you know you can see through those propaganda techniques that they be pitching to you every damn episode of every damn
Maybe I'll listen to some music. A little music.
Oh yeah, let's trigger some demonic spirits, playing a soundtrack that they got humans to make, manipulating their soul to do their agenda, and enter into the temple of God, which is you are God's temple.
Maybe I'll read a book or something.
Oh, is that the Bible? That just better be the Bible, brother. If it's not, you better not pick it the fuck up. You better put it down. Yeah, if it ain't the Bible, we ain't reading it.
I stopped asking questions. I used to ask questions to this universe that I did not know it was going to answer at all. Like, I was asking questions like and asking it to do stuff for me that I didn't know it was going to deliver and how. And the thing is, how it delivered the things and how everything happened in my life, I have to say, it is a creator. It's the universe listens to you. Words are important. Words are important. Words could create death or life. Words are, I can speak positive words all day and uplift myself right now as a spiritual power. I could talk shit to you right now or piss you off on purpose to trigger you and place a spell over your soul with my words. Words are powerful. Words live forever. As you see, the Jesus story. As you see, Muhammad. As you see, all these religions, even Buddha and them. All these people got books and stuff that they left. And what's in these books? Words. And these words still got people following them till this day. Words are important. Look, all I'm saying is this. Their church ain't nothing but a money grab, bro. All they there doing is robbing the people, and you know it. You clearly see it as soon as you step in the building. You know, Jesus said the same thing. He went to the church and started flipping over all their tables that they was selling stuff, and he said that they turned the house of God into a den of thieves. Yeah, I see what you did there. But what about them being all judgmental, though? Like, they a little, like, them religious folks a little too judgmental for me on some real shit. Basically, bro, that's another story of the Bible. You know that book you hate? Jesus stopped them from stoning, a whore, bro. You know how we do on the internet when we find one, the manosphere, whatever? Yeah, he stopped them from stoning a whore. And he said, one who is sinless shall cast the first stone. Like, that's crazy, dog. Who would have thought you was a Christian? You ever look into it? You should. Motherfucking shit! First of all, you guys, meditation is not just listening to your breath. Meditation is not just closing your eyes. Meditation is not walking around doing stuff meditating to standing up doing meditation. That's advanced meditation techniques. This technique is for normal, regular, chill people. If you do meditate or if you don't, this is for you. Basically, when you sit there, when you close your eyes, let things be. The one thing you need to know is focus. The second thing you need to know is breathe. Yes, but how do you breathe? Shallow breaths. You got everybody teaching you advanced techniques and you're going to hurt yourself or end up in a hospital or mess your whole equilibrium up. I'm telling you. Anyway, if you sit down, humble yourself, shallow breathe and shallow listen. Tissue in your ear for silence. Complete darkness in your room. No, this is not no satanic ritual or nothing. If you want to know about meditation in the Bible and you scary as hell, check right here. So as you can see right there, meditation is all through the Bible. You can meditate on the word or you can humble yourself. Or else, if you get angry, you may as well never sit still. That's meditating. Everything in your life actually tells you to meditate. When you go through drama, when you get played, when you don't get your way, you got to sit there and humble yourself. God is telling you to meditate. You just don't know how or what to do with the energy. The universe is telling you to humble yourself. Anyway, shallow breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. Eventually, you'll get through in through the nose, out through the mouth. But you have to have your tongue on your palate, chilling like normal. Don't force nothing. Don't force your shoulders to do anything. Chill. Humble yourself. You can sit anyway as long as you're comfortable. Back up straight, yeah, but you can stop. You can chill a little bit if you're uncomfortable with that. When you shallow breathe, those breaths that you breathe when you feel good, you know that. Take a shallow breath right now. Take one. Even if your mouth is open, it's cool. The fact of the matter is, you feel how that felt? The whole point of the getting used to the rhythmic breath of shallow breathing is because that breath becomes how you breathe all day. Eventually, your body adapts to that shallow breath, and it gets deeper and deeper and invites you in. Then the universe be like, oh, he's trying? Because the universe and this air around you have an intelligence. It has a conscience. Your words, when you speak them, this universe is just like your cell phone. You know how the Wi-Fi is connected, but you don't see the connection? You ever get an idea? You ever get an idea and be like, oh, Where did that come from? I ain't even think about it. You thought that was you, huh? You thought that was you, huh? Sometimes it is. But most times, it's the ghostwriter up there around you. It's this ghostwriter. God is the ghostwriter. You know how you inspired to write stuff? You be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Guess where that come from? That come from you? No, this is why you give all thanks to God. If I'm believing our words automatically, when it touch the air, poof, it is connected to everything. That's why we are breathing the same air right now. This same intelligence right now. You listen to these words, just like the energy is in this crib, is the energy is transmitted into your crib. It is this energy has an intelligence and a consciousness. Now, when you shallow breathe, your body opens up and welcomes the breath. It becomes a friend. Now, the darkness becomes a friend. It becomes more soothing. You know that from in your face? That starts to, all those little lines, that darkness when you close your eyes starts to dissipate. It starts to become transparent. It starts to dissolve. Now your thoughts are starting to be like, you know how you sitting here and you got your ego right here and your sign that's connected to the stars right here, and you got all this stuff up here that's moving you, that's making you think, that's thinking for you. You don't even know it. It's like transmitters around you. Why am I still hearing that song from this morning? That's because there's something with your atmosphere. You're not thinking of that song. That's coming from out here. That's coming from this intelligence out here. That's something that's stuck in your atmosphere out here, your aura out here. You got intelligence out here and you got it in here. Most times when you talk, you're not thinking before you speak. That comes from out here. We have an intelligence around us and inside us is connected. We're like transmitters of our outside world that we can only see. Now, if you take like DMT or something, you know, the third eye cheater, where you got to cheat to get it, you don't need nothing for your third eye to open but air, breathing, darkness, and chill. But this out here, God, that's right, Pastor. Talk to him.
Is good. Okay? You understand me? I said,
That's right.
according to chapter verse 16, verse 7, God,
Talk to him.
ladies and
Wait a
gentlemen,
minute, though.
is good.
He also terrible.
Excuse me, what you say there, boy?
Is that Meek Mills?
No, if you read it, he say he's terrible too. What happened? Why you don't ever explain that?
Oh shit, this nigga really read the Bible.
See, all through the Old Testament, they said he was terrible too because he was super powerful. He didn't just cause blessings, he caused destruction as well. Like he destroyed your hairline.
Security!
Yo, get out me! Come here. In the meditation world, in spiritual world, you can't eat whatever the fuck you want to eat. Just like they over there in religion can't eat pork and stuff. You can't eat meat, can't drink soda, can't do none of that stuff neither. Or else your body rejects it and you feel it. And you feel the thoughts messing with your consciousness and all of that bullshit. Oh, you thought you could watch the same damn TV, the same damn effed up shows on TV. No, because as soon as you watch that shit, you be like, oh man, I can't deal with this message. What are they? Oh, you thought you could listen to rap music still? No, the spirit don't even let you enjoy music no more. If it ain't talking about God or something spiritual or something humble, the spirit be like, yeah, I can't even enjoy it. I can't even listen. I ain't even rocking with that. No, then you thought you could hang with the same old people, huh? Nope, you can't hang with low vibrational people just because you don't want to be religious over here, and you thought you could get away from it. You're still more than religious over here, and you pay for it twice as much. And you got to keep up with the techniques and keep up with your breathing and keep up with your clear mind and keep up with all that BS that you were trying to run away from over there, thinking that it was hard over there. You have easy it over here. You don't get away from it. You still got to balance your spiritual life with this effed up world. And it ain't no easy way out. I'm sorry. But God made it that way on purpose, I guess. Because maybe only the strong survive. It ain't no easy way out. Stop being a spiritual bitch. Go make some sacrifices. Get in your responsibility bag and take care of yourself and take care of your health.
Out of the triple stage of darkness I've returned. Welcome. Yes, it's you. Well, not you, but you. Yeah. You tapped into some shit. Where's your thoughts? Huh, got 'em. Yup. Yeah, this is more real than you expected, huh?
So, we go to this area with a bunch of mountains and stuff. And it was real windy because in the wintertime it's real windy in this area. So the wind was just blowing us around. So we left. How the ancients would have said that was, we went to the land of Tauzuz. The land known for the angry wind god. Tugo. Tugo spotted us afar. During this time, Tugo hates people on his land. And he knocked us down with a strong blow every time we got close to his abode. You feel me? It's a difference. Now, he kicked us out of the land. And we shall return when he's less angry or something. You know what I'm saying? This is how the ancients talk. That's why you can't trust all this. Some of the scriptures or some scriptures is written where it sounds like it's talking about a person, but it's really personification. A lot of people, when you read scripture, you really got to know about personification and metaphors. It's a lot of them in there. Do not create any type of dependency when you're meditating. I don't care if you're holding on rocks, or it's the sacred chain with a little unk on it or whatever, or you got to play some music in the background, or you got to do some mantras and you don't got the right mantra. Don't do none of that shit. All of that stuff. Environment, oh, I got to wait for I'm around some trees. None of that. Because what happens is when you become grounded, meditation is a lifestyle. Once you tap into that side of yourself, it ain't no going back. And it ain't no just throwing this to the side until later. You live this shit. This is what people forget to tell y'all. You live it. It's something that you stay. You stay on breathing. These breathing techniques and the stuff that you learn on, it is literally like a way of life. It's stuff that you feel. And when you create a dependency, you create something that you have to hold on to in order to tap on the side of yourself that's separated from everything. That's the word. It's like, oh, I gotta be high when I meditate. Hell no. Now, I mean, you don't create no dependency on nothing. You make sure that it's just you and the inner you. You could be anywhere. You could be in jail and meditate. You could be outside and meditate. You could be in your home room, meditate, the bathroom, on the toilet, meditating. Because once you stop, you find yourself meditating everywhere. You find yourself going to all sorts of, everywhere you go, you can't stop meditating. You doing some that's how people learn standing in meditations. Because they be at work and they be like, damn, I can't get rid of this breathing habit that I'm on because of those techniques that I learned through meditation. I can't get rid of it. I can't just toss this breathing habit to the side. Oh, I can't smoke cigarettes no more. I can't drink soda no more. It's ruining my appetite. Where's these thoughts coming from? I can't eat that no more. And you can do these things, but it's just going to taint the consciousness. It's going to be, and the consciousness is always like, get away from that. Get away from that. That's an addiction. Get away from that. That's a bad person. Get away from that. Bad vibes, bad energy. Stop listening to that. Don't watch that. It's just the way it is. So don't create a dependency, because everywhere you go, you're going to have to carry it after you come out of the meditation, like on your new breathing habit or whatever. If you do it right, or if you got somewhere, once you on that wavelength, sorry, but you can't just be like, I'm going to put it to the side for later. Let me go back to normal life. No, it changes your life, your perception, your appetite. Now, here's the thing with being spiritual, but also indulging in certain things like that. We smoke. Sometimes we'll smoke a cigarette or some weed, or we'll drink, or that's about as far as I go. But yes, we have sex. We get angry. We still, you know why? Because we're human. That's the spiritual warfare. That's the battle. Who am I doing this for anyway? I'm trying to be a better person and follow God. I'm doing it for the inner self, my higher self, God, trying to, make it somewhere after I go, make it to a better place, maybe if there's somewhere that we go, or at least live in heaven now to have a better life down here now. But however, God's not here sitting here like, go ahead, don't smoke that cigarette. He don't give a good goddamn. He gonna be like, go ahead, the consequences. And he'll let me, go through what I go through. This is just a separate video for why people doing those things. Because they hear us spiritual people talk about it, then see us smoke or see us cuss or see us get angry like we not human. It's because nobody else down here is spiritual anyway. You know how rare this shit is? For when we hardly have friends in the first place. You hardly see any people doing spiritual shit these days. And if they do, they clown them for it. People clown them or be like, oh, you really trying to quit that? You don't got the willpower. You don't blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of like, I do, but I can still do whatever the fuck I want to do in my life. This spiritual stuff, when you on the path, it's your path. You know what I'm saying? You can still do these things. It's just at least you know the truth and you know that you're going to have to stop. The spirit is always going to push you to stop. The spirit is always trying to better you and don't let this ruin you. Know what an addiction is. Know it. It's the understanding that's even better because it's not like we getting graded for not smoking cigarettes all day if we have a stressed out day and we don't feel like fucking meditating because nobody else is meditating. So it's pretty much just like, yo, all right, you gave me a little too many keys to unlock these doors of peace. Sometimes I need to, you open up a can of whip ass because you don't feel like always being spiritual all the damn time. It's a hard process to maintain a positive mindset in such a negative world where everything we have to battle. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you deal with the things of this world with the things of this world. And you deal with it spiritually as well. But you can never take someone's spiritual experience away from them. And don't be all judgmental over somebody who you see, oh, I thought you meditate and you smoking. So fucking what? He also human and going to die someday, whether we know this information or not. You got people who live without this information every day and still live a good, blessed life. Don't got to do none of this spiritual stuff. And then they die and we don't know where they go, or if they still live or not, or if they was a good person or not. They still die just like a person who don't do this stuff or into religion or not into religion. You feel me? So anyway, don't be so judgmental. Everybody got their picking point. Peace. Don't create a dependency is all I'm saying. I almost left y'all hanging. Don't create a dependency. Don't use no tree. Don't use no, oh, I got to drink a gallon of water. Look, whatever you do, tapping inside of yourself, you don't need nothing but yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Peace, quiet, darkness, stillness, breathing. You don't got to be in no specific environment. You don't got to eat no specific food. I'm just keeping a buck with you. Now, however, to maintain it, yes, you have to do those things. Or else you still come down that your perception, you still understand the perception, but you're not going to be all the way there. That's the battle.